Good afternoon to everyone. Today we are focused ecology concepts. That means in the ecology unit. In the ecology unit consisting of 4 chapters. First one, organisms and populations. Second one, ecosystem. Third one, biodiversity and conservation. Fourth one, environmental issues. These 4 chapters are included in the ecology unit. Today we are focused about the new chapter, organisms and population. Organisms and populations. Organisms and populations. In the organisms and populations, we are discussed about what is meant by here the organisms. How it is these organisms are responses to the abiotic factors. That means how it is these organisms are associated with the environmental factors. Next, some of the organisms are to live some extreme habitats. So, such organisms are how it is adapted to live there. Such a conditions we can see in the chapter organism concept. Organisms concept. Populations. What is meant by here the population? Population means a group of organisms together form populations. In this chapter, population growth models we can see, and how it is the organisms are interacted. Okay, organisms are together population. So different kind of populations are interacted with each other. So in such a interactions, some of the organisms it may be benefited, and some of the organisms it may be lost. Such a different types of interactions we can see in this population concept. Okay, first of all, what is meant by here ecology? In the Greek language, here ecos means house. Ecos means house or home, or one more, place to live. Place to live means so particular habitat living some of the organisms. How it is these are associated with the environment. Next, ecos. Next, lagos means study. Lagos means study. Next, what is meant by here ecology? Ecology means the study of interactions among the organisms and between the organisms and they associated with the physical environment we called ecology. Once again, see this definition. Ecology means the study of interaction among the organisms and between the organisms and associated with physical environment we call ecology. Physical environment. What is meant by here physical? Physical means here abiotic. Abiotic factors. Abiotic means here temperature, light, water and soil. So these all physiological factors associated with the organisms. The interaction between these organisms and these abiotic factors, that means physical environment, we call it is the ecology. Different kinds of organisms, they are attract the different kinds of organisms, they are living in a particular conditions. That means some of the particular factors are required. If these factors are not present, automatically their population it can be declined. So that's why we are also, whatever plants and animals, all the organisms associated with this physical environment. One more definition. So the plants and animals associated with the environment we called ecology. Okay. Next, the ecology term coined by scientists. The ecology term coined by the scientist. Ernest Haeckel. So the term is coined by scientist Ernest Haeckel. Next, ecological hierarchy. Ecological hierarchy means the arrangement of graded series. Arrangement of graded series. Next, in that graded series means what? The ecological hierarchy means the arrangement of graded series. So in the graded series means, suppose the ecology is organization. Ecology organization consisting of 11 integrative levels. 11 integrative levels are present. What are they? See, first one, cell. The cells are how to form? So, atoms together, molecules together here form cells. So, first it is a hierarchical order in the ecology. First one, cell. Cell together it can form tissues. Tissues together form organs. Organs together form organ systems. Organ together form organ systems are formed. These organ system together form organism. Next, organisms together form populations. Populations together form community. Community together form ecosystem. Ecosystem together form landscape. Landscapes together form here biome. Biomes together form ecosphere or biosphere. Ecosphere or biosphere. See here, first one cell, second one tissues, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11. I said, what I said? Ecology, organization consisting of 11 integrative levels. From cell to biosphere. Already you know this. What is meant by cell? And the cell is, already first year you learn this is the cell, and also the cells together here form tissues also you know, and organ systems you know that. Organ system together form, what is this one? Organism form. So in the chapter what we are discussing? Organisms and populations. Organism together what form here? Populations. Population means the different kinds of organisms, an area. Suppose in an area, different kinds of organisms, that means herbs, shrubs, trees. So there are different kinds of organisms living in an area. That's what do you call? Population. So population together here form community. Population together form community. Different kinds of communities. So already here communities together form ecosystem. So what is meant by here the ecosystem? Already told here community. Community, different types of community together here form ecosystem. Suppose for example in the pond. Ecosystem means example pond ecosystem, and sea, that means ocean ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, forest ecosystem. There are different kinds of ecosystems are present. These ecosystems, suppose for example pond what different types of communities, what are they? Here phytoplanktons are present, zooplanktons are present, and small fishes are present, and medium fishes are present, and bigger fishes are present, and other different aquatic organisms, and different kinds of different types of plants, different community varieties, herbs maybe, shrubs maybe, and some of the aquatic plants, maybe everything, different kinds of what is the communities are present, an area. This is what you call it is the ecosystem. So this ecosystem together form landscape. There are different kinds of ecosystem. They are present anywhere on the land. It can be formed the landscape. So these landscapes together it can be formed biomes. Biomes means, what is meant by here the biome? Biome means the the large quantity. That means the large community, in particular the large community of plants and animals present and vast area we call biomes. Okay, so biomes means, suppose for examples, tundras, savannas, forests. It may be forest means here coniferous forest may be, and tropical forest, temperate forest. These are tundras, savannas. These are the examples of biomes. So every here biome having, you can see there are different varieties. Suppose Australia region, and also you can see in other countries. Every countries you can see there are different kinds of it is plants and animals are occupying an area such as we call it is the biomes. So there are different landscapes are to form the biomes. So the different kinds of biomes all together, these biomes are together, it can be formed the ecosphere. That means the biosphere. Okay, this is a level, integrative levels. And actually in your syllabus point of view, the ecology organized into a 4 integrative levels only. Okay, first one organism, second one population, third one community, and fourth one bio. In your syllabus point of view, the ecology is organized into a 4 integrative levels only. First one organisms, second one populations, third one community, fourth one biomes. So first of all, in this chapter, what we have discussed means organisms. First of all, what is meant by here the organism? Organism means every individual of a species. Every individual of a species we call it is the organism. Every individual of a species we call organism. Next, ecology deals. It may be some of the organisms are how it is affected to the some of the factors. It may be benefited also. Some of them it may be lost also. Next, ecology at organismic level. Ecology at organismic level. We call it is a physiological ecology. Physiological ecology. What is meant by here the physiological ecology? The organisms associated with the environment. Organisms are associated with the environment, not only for survival. Not only for survival, but also for reproduction. But also for reproduction is called, it is a physiological ecology. What is meant by here physiological ecology? The organisms are associated with the environment. But here not also for survival but also for reproduction. Such a process, such a study we call physiological ecology. If you, what are the organisms are living here? The organisms, whenever it is survived, there is no use. These organisms are reproduced. These organisms are reproduced. Automatically, their number, it can be increases. Such a study we call, such organisms are, it is associated with the environment and also produce the new organism through the process of reproduction. Such a study we call physiological ecology. Once again, see the definition. Physiological ecology means the organisms are associated with the environment not only for survival but also for reproduction. We call it is a physiological ecology. That's what you call physiological ecology. Next, we have discussed how to form the different seasons. See how to form the different seasons, how to form the biomes, we can see in this concept now. The rotation of our planet around the sun and tilt of its axis. See, the rotation of our planet around the sun, the rotation of our planet around the sun and a tilt of its axis causes annual variation in the intensity, okay, annual variation in the intensity and duration of light and temperature, duration of light and temperature as a result to form the distinct seasons. That means different seasons are formed. How to form the different seasons? The rotation of our planet around the sun and the tilt of its axis causes annual variation. Annually, that means yearly some variations are formed in intensity and also the duration of light and temperature. As a result, we have formed the different seasons. These variations, that means these variations together, these different seasons variation together, along with that annual precipitation, okay, these variations together with annual precipitation means here snow and also rainfall together here form different kinds of biomes are formed on the earth. That means biosphere, different biomes together here form the ecosphere. Okay, once again see these different seasons variations together with annual precipitation. Annual precipitation means here snow, how much of snow is formed and how much of rainfall is formed on the earth. This annually, these two together here form as a result to form the air biomes. Biomes means what form here? It may be deserts and also forests, Forest means it is the temperate forest and coniferous forest and tropical forest and also deciduous forest. These are everywhere. And also tundras. Okay, these are formed. So these are the formation of biomes. What is meant by biomes? Here the biomes means in a large community of flora and fauna, they are distributed in an area. That's what you call it is the biomes. Once again, see this concept. How it is formed the distinct seasons and how to form the biomes. Okay, the rotation of our planet around the sun and tilt of its axis causes annual variation in the intensity. And this annual variation in the intensity and the duration of light and temperature together here form the atmosphere different seasons are formed. In the environment, different seasons are formed. These variations together with annual precipitation. This annual precipitation means of how much of snow is formed annually, and also how much of rainfall. These two together here as a result. These seasons, this annual precipitation together here form the biomes. The biomes means such as deserts and forests and tundras and other different kinds of grasslands. Everything it can be formed. So as a result of this process. What is meant by biome? Biome means here the large community of plants and also animals that occupy a vast region. We call it is the biome. Okay.